So this is very similar. This is question 1b from the review, and it's extremely similar to 1u. It's the same process, except now we're not solving for x1, we're actually solving for y2. So just like before, what I need to do is I need to get rid of that square root sign. So I need to exponent 2 to both sides. So my second line will read d squared is equal to x1 minus x2 squared plus y1 minus y2 squared. So here I'm going to now move over my x1 minus x2 squared to the other side because we're not solving for any of the x's in this question. So I now have d squared minus, and in brackets x1 minus x2 squared is equal to y1 minus y2 squared. And so from here, what we need to do is now we've got to get rid of the pesky exponent attached to that y1 minus y2 so that we can isolate for y2. So I'm going to square root both sides of the equation. And so now I'm just going to flip the order of what the equation looks like. So now we have y1 minus y2 is equal to the square root of d squared minus x1 minus x2 all squared. And so from here now, because we're solving for y2, I'm going to move over my y1 term. So I still keep in mind that that negative sign is attached to our y squared, or y2. So we have negative y2 is equal to the square root of d squared minus x1 minus x2 squared minus y1. Now, again, we're almost done this question, but you have to remember that we're not solving for a negative y2, we're actually solving for a positive y2. So each term, basically, to get rid of that negative sign, we need to multiply every term by negative 1. Okay, so that will leave us with a positive y2. Now that negative 1 can stay in front of your square root sign, or you can just have the negative value in front. They both mean the exact same thing. So negative 1 multiplied by the square root of d squared minus x1 minus x2 all squared plus y1. So in the review solutions, it's actually written slightly different. The y1 is in front of the negative 1 sign, but it's the same. It's the same formula. That would be the correct answer as well. So I hope this helps solve any problems that you're having with this question.